Yeah, folks, Quilly here, and welcome back to the green-tinted Rimworld campaign. That is our vanilla ice cream run. Maybe it's more of a pistachio thing going on right now, because we got toxic fallout! And I don't like pistachio. That's not true. I actually like pistachios just fine. I don't go nuts for, like, pistachio-flavored things that much. Like, pistachio ice cream, but I'll eat pistachios. Anyway, we've got toxic fallout going on, which is annoying. We also got a couple of new lovers, and we're approaching the endgame state that I'm looking for, which is getting 6 people in marine armor, and we'll get them some pulse charge rifles, and we'll send them out to go and find a spaceship, and then see what that does, because I'm refusing to spoil myself on the exact mechanic over there. But yeah, we'll go and get this bad boy set up, and at some point, we'll be able to explore the map a little bit more again. I mean, we probably could go out and do a little bit of mining on the edges here, even with the toxic fallout, but better safe than sorry if we get stuck out there a little longer. Oh, we unlocked the vitals monitor some time ago, and we never went ahead and built that, so let's go and get that queued up. I also decided to put down 1 extra wind turbine here, just to help a little bit with the battery charge thing. Again, I could just go and put another geothermal generator outside, but I really don't want that right now. Got a masterwork marble dresser in this new bedroom. That's nice. And this bed is now in place. Bedroom's not carved out yet, but that's okay. It's going to be Coro and Calvino. There we are. Get rid of that notice. Get you guys set up in here, and then we'll get this cleaned up. Let's make sure this is... Oh, hang on. I just realized maybe why the rest of the mining isn't finished. Not because of the home zoning, but the walled area. Yep, indeed. Like, it's really weird that they're not getting around to finishing this. But I guess everything makes a good amount of sense now. All right, we'll get that ready for later. I mean, they're not going to mine that out because they can't reach it. But yeah, they'll mine out the rest of this. And then we'll get it all smoothed and pretty. Oh, compact machinery. That's a nice little bonus. All right. Don't mind that one bit. So we're going to haul that, please. And now we'll go to the smooth surface. All this. Conceivably, people might go outside to do some of the smoothing / wall stuff. It's outside of the... Well, actually, I don't know. They can't stand here. Oh, no, they clearly went out. That's interesting. Because I know they can travel through non-authorized areas to get to an authorized area. But apparently it's the work site. Like, they'll stand here and work there because that's okay. I guess maybe I did know that because I've talked about it before with like some of the walls. Like, people might go and stand outside to fix a wall, but it doesn't happen very often because usually inside is closer. It'll be interesting to see in 1.6 with the new pathfinding how people might prioritize some of these locations. So it's supposed to be more accurate pathfinding in 1.6. So one of the things in Rimworld, because it's a large map with lots of ponds, there was a lot of approximation with the pathfinding. Pathfinding is a very solved problem. If you want like your ponds to take 100% perfect optimized path for absolutely everything, you can easily do this. As a first year programmer can implement a 100% functional, pathfinding algorithm that's perfectly fine. Man, that is a lot of damage on Mira there. Wow. Yumi. Rescue after it's your responsibility to rescue. The thing is that pathfinding is CPU intensive, especially when you get lots of pawns on complex maps and things like that. And an exotic good trader. They might not stick around long because of the toxic fallout. So anyway, so a lot of it comes down to what kind of ways can we optimize the pathfinding? Not optimize, because again, we can have it's an A-star pathfinder or whatever we might use. A-star is very common. Is basically as optimized as it'll get. The question becomes, how many corners can we cut? How many steps can we skip in it? It's not about optimizing the algorithm. It's about saving time. Anyway, one of the things that they've done in 1.6 is moved the pathfinding to a more threaded and batched system, so it runs faster. In fact, it runs so fast that they're able to make the pathfinding a little bit more accurate and cut some of the shortcuts that were being put in, which is nice. Anyway, we'd like components and advanced components. I don't think I have to ask for Little World Medicine, although there's something to be said about packing a bunch of this with our crew that's leaving. Maybe we will try to see if we can accumulate Glitter World Medicine. And buy plasteel? Keep the barrels. I don't think I need the skill trainers. I don't need a regular book. Yeah, no, I think we're fine. I don't need a prosthetic heart. We could build our own bionics. I don't need to buy a thrumbofur. I could probably sell off a bunch of the gold. Now I need to keep some for our components, but it only takes 3 per advanced component. Let's sell something like 150 of these. I could buy the flat screen television for this hospital, but I probably won't. I think I'm going to have to zero out the Glitter World medicine. And I guess the plasteel is better because then I can make the components. Ooh. All right. There we go, 20. I guess we'll do that. Just get a little extra plasteel. How's our season? Okay, we're nearly through the winter. I'm still thinking we're probably going to fling a bunch of food at our neighbors. Oh, is a toxic fallout over? When? Oh, did we not get a message in log? So at some point we would have gotten the worst of the toxic fallout seems to be over. Oh, I missed that. Okay. We can lift this restriction, get people out on the map again. I mean, heck, they have to lift the restriction just to be able to get out here. Okay. And yeah, Mira took quite a beating. Everyone's on just herbal medicine. Good. Again, I could switch it to start using industrial medicine. Just to get people, like, back from their bruises a little bit faster. But I don't know. I don't think we need more hospital beds. I mean, theoretically, it'd be nice to have enough for, like, almost everyone to go and sit in a hospital bed. But that doesn't happen very often. And these do take, like, 5 components each. So they're not, you know, they're not free. Okay, we're on the pulse rifles now. Which probably is because they are cheaper to build than marine armor. I think I will allow 1 to get done. Because we are short 1 good weapon. Mir also dropped hers. And it's right over there. Let's get you to re-equip this. Oh, wait, one of your members died? Oh, from the warg. Well, I mean, that's hardly my problem. Wow, death warg. I don't like the relationship decrease. You still... You're gonna go for there? No, you're gonna come through here. Okay. I should have gotten our people positioned immediately, but... Let's just pull back a scooch. And just shoot this thing. Thank you. Alright. Unrestrict... Do that, and, well, I guess this is our problem to deal with now, so we'll just go and claim this stuff. This stuff, 2 corpses, and the stuff they dropped. We have a lot of hay, which I'm fine with. I'd love to turn a bunch into kibble. Can we do a special, like, you know, stompy sort of dance to, like, summon some critters? Mira is in intense pain from being beat up a whole bunch, which is annoying. We have lots of modifiers. In fact, you're fine. I think it was just an awkward timing. That. And what's your actual break here? Oh, you're pigging out. That's fine. Got lots of food. There's no weight gain mechanic in Rimworld. I bet you there's a mod for it. Oh, we're going back to taming the bison, which we weren't able to do because of the map edge. Some of them might have walked away, but yeah. Let's tame, then butcher, get some meat back for some fine meals. Yes, we're maintaining some attempted kibble over here with this rule. We could butcher the bodies, the human bodies, but of course we'll have a bad mood from that. Koro. Oh, this isn't on. Somebody turn that back on. And maybe this as well. Okay, someone's cremating. Good, good, good. Yeah, batteries are full. Let me turn on our little research buildings again. Because, yeah, so when it's... Oh! I built this in the wrong place. I was just looking at this position. Ah, dang it. I was only looking at the positioning of this one when I was placing it to avoid overlap. Boy. Silly me. Well, we wasted a little bit of material and a little bit of time. All right, you know what? Screw it. We're going to go with this. After all, structure, we want granite walls. Stunk, 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 stunk. I want a granite door. Say right there. I want this to be... Actually, we'll wait on the home zone, but I want to make sure... Do not build a roof over this. And... Power... Connect up that way. That should be okay. And then we want to expand home zone to cover this for maintenance purposes. All right. Oh yeah, and this would be another case where like we would have wanted a planter to go chop that. Here, let me reset it so a planter does it. We'll get rid of this tree while we're at it. Just get it out of the way. But yeah, planter will do it much faster than a constructor. We're still waiting for those rocks to be moved out of the way, but our storage is full. I could make another dumping stockpile somewhere, but... Well, I mean, it would be nice to get these rocks out of here. We are going to consume some of our blocks right now, which is good. We could make statues. Do we have a good artist? Yeah, Paolo's too busy. Cora's kind of busy as well. Maybe not that busy, but no. We had someone who was like, I've got no skills other than artwork. I might decide to cram out some statues for a little bit of beauty and we could sell it. Although certainly that would boost our wealth. We'll go ahead and get this set up. Need 8 components. I don't know if we have 8. Yeah, we do actually. We found some underground steel. Okay. We got 6,000 steel interactive storage right now, which is actually really ridiculous. I'm going to use a little bit here. That's part of what's occupying some of these spaces as well. Came to another bison and a masterwork charge rifle. Okay, that's really nice. So what I'm going to do here, Paolo, you might be... Yeah, let me reset you for a second. Because what I want to do is I want to suspend this job. Before you start working on that, don't do that. I want you to save up the material for the armor. But the charge rifle we have there. So let's... One of the people that's going with us. I know, maybe Paolo themselves. Yeah. 13. Okay. Jogger. I think they're all kind of in a similar situation. Tell you what, Manny, let's get you with this charge rifle, and then we'll drag you to the end area over here because you've got a longer range weapon, and we're keeping track of it that way. And then Locust, I'm going to get you to pick up the chain shotgun, and we'll move you into the shotgun category. Just makes it easier for me to keep track of things for placement when we go and set up our defenses over here. Okay. We're probably due for a raid soon. I certainly am not eager to do any edge of the map mining. We will want to do some little extra exploratory tunnels to see if we might be lucky enough to find components or freaking plasteel. Maybe I should just mine out everything internally over here. Maybe. Tell you what I'm going to do. I don't need this bedroom right now, but let's go and mine out to this bedroom, see if we might get lucky and find something. Of course, it's going to make more rock chunks, but so be it. Winter's basically over and we got tons of food. Let's load in all of our rice. Wow, that's only taking up half, not even half. Wait, we still have tons of corn. In fact, I could load the corn to the mass bonus, but let's hold off on that a sec. Let's go get rid of some of these tiny stacks. You know what? The camel hide. Get rid of all of that. You know, we've got the cloth coming in. I'm going to get rid of the plain leather as well. The thermo fur, the medicine. We're going to get rid of the wake up. I'm going to keep the ambrosia because I do have my people taking the ambrosia when their moods are lower. Ship the blocks. I mean, that'll fill up the weight really quick. It might be worth for some of these off ones that I don't particularly use. But there we go. These weapons here. There. Wait, oh. How can you let me go over the mass limit? Oh, because we're not at it, now we're over, but it'll still let me add more. That seems bizarre. Let's just see. Some of these have the 2 mass, but maybe it depends on the type of stuff. So we'll just toss in a little extra corn. There we go. We'll fling that. Try to get ourselves an ally, please. All this out of the way when you get a chance. I guess what I could do is thicken up some of these walls. Not really any reason to do that, though. But like just as an excuse to use some blocks. Again, a plasteel seam. Nice. And not defended and not too far away. Okay. I think we're going to want to range that right away, but we'll probably wait until after the next raid. Mechanoid. Prepare for wild, then attack. Okay. Well, let's keep everyone inside the walled area. And let's get people onto these guns so we can do a little bit of damage ahead of time. Yeah, Cora's pretty good. Were we bringing Cora? No, you just got paired off and that's fine. That one. Oh, Locust, you're pretty good. And that one there. Okay. So what do we got? Just scythers? Is it just that, is vanilla just that much easier? Because at this point, it's not like like our wealth isn't high. It is high. Our wealth is high right now. These are, I mean, okay, the Scythers rushing us actually is going to make our front line shrivel up and want to die. Okay, they're beginning their assault. All right, Tomo and Michelle, get in position. Oh, we should probably do the EMP things this time around. Get you there, 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 there. I think Mira and Mox, I'm going to get you to do the EMP thing. Oh, I have 3 EMP grenades. Oh yeah, that's right, because we got some from a drop. We could get rid of some of these, but we'll see. Okay, Mox, equip EMP grenade. And set up here? No. I'm going to move Shane back there, and Mox will go there instead. Pull back. Go there. Equip. Go there. There. Oh, I think I canceled. You know what? Maybe one person chucking EMP grenades is enough. I don't know. And I'm going to reset you so that you don't have a forced target area. A little too late to change things around here, unfortunately. I mean, Michelle's really going to have to do some work. You know what, Calvino? No, come here. Yeah, then go there. We need the EMPing. Yeah, I screwed up the queuing of it. There you go. Drop some stuns. Okay. Yeah, this is quite good. It is funny to see the EMP grenade sort of hit the wall and then roll down. Yeah, that's very important. Are you currently bleeding to death or anything? 18 hours. You got some time. Mira. Oh, Mira's just hurt from the bruises. That's right. Okay, that is nearly it. I don't know why some of these stragglers are injured. Oh, you got mortared for a second. Okay. Oh, they're stuck because of the stuns. Oh, that's actually quite funny. Okay, that worked out a lot better. I really like this defensive structure. It's maybe not as safe as some other things. It's like really relying on us out DPSing stuff. Michelle's down. These guys are going to try to run up and engage in melee, but we might be okay. This is nearly over. I'm going to get you to rescue Michelle. So maybe I could have done it for an EMP now. Just one left. Tomo, I'll release you. Yeah, do some self-tending. That's fine. Are you guys having a hard time shooting this one? Okay, we can release. Actually, I'll get you to re-equip your weapon. Calvino, re-equip your weapon too. Release all these guys. Release all those guys. And drop you out. And case, release you. Okay. Honest needs rescue. So what, we like partially carried Michelle over, but then didn't finish it off? Is that it? Someone going to doctor? I wish we could see if we could click on this person and see if anyone's coming to doctor you. Borber is not currently injured. Okay, it is going already to Michelle. Yes. Michelle, how bad off are you? I think what I'm going to do is give you industrial level tech. Let me reset you. Okay, it's still happening. But yeah, let's use some proper medicine for the treatment to make it go a little bit faster here. And Tomo, no, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, just the herbals is okay. You've been patched up now. Let's put you back to herbal for the future. Okay. That's going to be good for material. We can lift this. Yeah, we're going to trash you guys for some stuff, which is good. That's online. So now we're laughing on power again. I mean, technically, I think during the day, if there was like an eclipse and no wind, I don't think the geothermals would be able to handle it. Muffalo self-tamed. Okay, well, that's okay. And that probably means there's more Muffalo on the map. So we'll do the tame into Butcher and we'll hunt the alpaca, keep a nice steady supply of meat. Haul these things out of the way, please. And, well, actually, I don't need to smooth it. We don't need this to be a bedroom right now. I was doing this just to uncover stuff internally, I guess, was the idea. Maybe find something mineable, because I was talking about making these paths. I'm like, well, I may as well do this one first. Bulk goods ship. That's good. We should be able to buy some more plasteel from you and maybe sell you some stuff. Maybe we should sell some of the critters too. That's another possibility. We want to keep the meat. Here, I'll sell that little micro stack of that. That's going to be okay. We still have tons of food, which we could still fling as a gift. Maybe I'll just wait and we'll do some more. Components, advanced components. Sell off all the leathers. Except the thrombo fur, we can keep that. Buy medicine, no. Ambrosia, penoxyclin, no. Okay, no, we only have 300 steel within the trading radius, but we still have tons. I would love to buy the plasteel still. I'm not going to buy wood. Those are pretty worn out. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Let's get rid of these parkas. All this clothing. Even the Devil Strand dusters. Actually, at this point, kind of, yeah, there we go. Let's do it this way. Yeah, okay. Do I want to wait in case we get a back-to-back raid before I send out our mining crew? Probably. Another plasteel pile. Wow. Any chance they're too close to... Oh, they are close together. Cool. Yeah, so one trip out with the mining crew is going to be enough. Michelle has dropped her thrombo fur weapon over here, or thrombo horn, which is still set to forbid. Just in case there's anything else not allowed over here. Although, yeah, I was going to say we should be fine now. And yeah, we're now planting. It is still in the winter. We might still get a little bit of a cold day, but probably not. Okay, some items, yeah, some of the rice got consumed. That's fine. We're going to launch you. Yeah, that's fine. To here, plus 33. Alliance? Alliance, yep. I don't think we're capped on them. Yeah, we just barely got the alliance thing, but that's okay. Oh, we found plasteel on the map, quite far from our base, which I don't love. Okay. But we've got 2 plasteel off map. Yeah, we'll just wait a tiny little bit, and then we'll go and send a mining crew out. This is looking good. Low on food here. Someone's got to go and move some hay over here at some point. Did you rot? No, it's not all home zoned. Maybe actually with especially the hay, I guess we might need some more hauling. I don't know, again, people will get around to it as long as we're not overloading them on other jobs. And luckily, I would never overload my people on other jobs. All right, let me quickly do a little catch up here. Haul some things in. Yeah, see, we got the cold death, so a little too early to plant. They were a little too eager. Growing period 1st of April, May. They're a couple of days early. They decided to risk it, and, you know, that's how it goes sometimes. No, even with the hauling set to a priority, things aren't happening in the order that I expect. Why are you're cleaning? Okay, you're hauling kibble out there. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I got to feed these things. Planting's back on here, but yeah, not enabled right now because currently it's too cold. They won't plant if it's currently too cold, but they don't forward look at like, oh, it might get too cold, which, fine. That's the player's job. That's okay. We know that, and when turning these on and you might be an issue. Decide to risk it. So those will get brought in over here. Wow, there's actually not much storage for those over here. Mostly we just have to wait for the mechanoids to get shredded at the machining table. Which could be this thing, like we could enable a few other crafters, but just make sure we set like skill limits for things. Like smiths, I mean. A compacted steel meteorite. Okay, I mean right on the edge of the map, and the last thing we need right now is steel. Well, no. There's other things, I guess, that would be more of the last thing we need right now. Speaking of, though, let's go and rebuild this transport pod. Use a little bit of that steel as is. Is this one set to just kibble? It is. And this one is set to kibble and hay, right? Yeah, which is actually by design, because I don't actually want to put... I prefer them to be eating the kibble. I don't. I gotta do. I keep saying I got to do a check to make sure that that efficiency is actually correct. The other thing I might like is a specific storage, specifically for the marine stuff, so I can keep an eye on it, which could just be on the floor. Because really, we shouldn't actually end up with that much. Let me make an area right here, which is critical, clear all, for marine, helmet, and armor. So I'll be able to see what we've got in that location and know when I can throw someone else on the soldier duty. I mean, the other thing I can do is just check here to see how many more marine armors are left to do, which have to go to Case and Mox. I think my other 6 all have it. And then once that's done, we can start making the pulse rifles. Research. How are we looking? Yeah, probably another day just to make sure. I don't remember the exact numbers. And I don't really want to know the exact numbers off the top of my head. I want to keep a buffer like these periods. You know, we can go a little bit on vibe, and that's all right. I was going to say, I think we only have the one marine helmet. I guess I could preemptively tell someone to throw it on. Like, if we're keeping Case around, you've already lost an eye once, I think, so you got a bionic eye, yeah? Yeah. There we go. We'll throw that on. And actually, it's nice. We've invested a bionic part on someone. We might want to bio more of these people. Hello, rare thrombos. Okay, we're probably going to go entangle with you, but I think that'll have to wait until next episode. Hopefully I remember, because I think this might be my last recording for the day. I recorded, I don't know, another 3 or 4 episodes today, which was lovely. We could load some more things into this pod. Just, you know, every time we fling a pod, some of our wealth goes down a little bit. Oh, Michelle. Mabel. Let's go and do that for sure before the episode ends. Because everyone is armed the way they should be. I might want to go and put in a smelt or destroy things at the end here. Do forever. Which is going to be... Okay, we have to be careful on this one. Turn this off, because I'm going to go and smelt everything that is less than good. But... one of the things we learned is that grenades don't have a quality, but for the purpose of these filters, they count as having normal quality. So if I do this, this will smelt all of our grenades. We've run into this before. So we're going to do that. I'll allow normal quality assault rifles, chain shotguns, chain lance, and rifle. Well, the lance I don't use. Heavy SMG. Maybe we consider the normal qualities of those. Mostly it's about getting rid of the normal quality bows. We'll keep the better ones for sale, but I want to limit some place. We don't use the sniper rifles in here. 1.6 will make the sniper rifles a lot better. Yeah, we'll set this. So anything that's good and above we'll still keep for trade, but we'll go ahead and be willing to, try. Wait, why are you doing that good auto pistol? Oh, fuck. Okay, you know what? I'm really happy he did the auto pistol there. There. This is the filter. Anything awful normal. I was thinking what we're... Yeah, I was inverting this mentality here, which was pretty dumb. But that's... Okay, that's fine. And I mean, the important thing is I still disabled the weapon types that we actually care about. But yeah, go and trash those. Keep some inventory clear. A little bit of wealth management. Yeah, I don't care about the smoke launcher. I mean, you can do great things with it. I don't. We could do runs to force ourselves to use some of these things, but meh. Yeah, that'll help keep this clear, make it easier to see when we get our good weapons. Hang on. We also... melee weapons. I'll turn that off. I'll just do the ranged ones. I don't know. I guess I can include weapon bases I don't care about. Like, I'm not going to use spears. I suppose we're not using knives. Yeah, we'll just keep the longsword and mace. So good quality longswords and mace might be weapons I consider using. We might end up, if we get some more meleers, I might make some uranium maces. I could make some plasteel longswords. Would require us to research longswords, because I don't think we did. Yeah, long blades over here, which wouldn't take long. Right now, we got the thrombos. Oh, I got to put a cut in this episode, and then try to remember next time to go and hunt these thrombos. Folks, thanks for watching another episode. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.